Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Dynasty 390 here. Welcome back to another MLB 18 The Show Diamond Dynasty video. Today, we're going over how to play the market, how to use the market into your advantage to make stubs. I know on this channel, we are team no money spent. So it's an imperative that we make stubs throughout the use of just buying packs or buying stubs and then selling the cards from the packs or just buying stubs when you got stubs. So I have to play the market, and I want to show you guys how you can play the market and maximize stubs and get the players that you want eventually for your team. So there's a couple ways to go to the community market. You can go to the market itself, and you go to MLB cards, and you can just like search through all the cards. You can do that. I personally don't do that. You can also go to equipment. As you can see, equipment is actually a very good thing to buy and sell. I'm going to get to that in a minute, but it can take a little bit more time. But we will get to that in a minute. But how I like to find cards to flip is this is what I do. I will go to my inventory, your player collection, and then you see your players here. And what you want to look for are cards that have a differential in their buy and sell now, a large differential. Usually the best ones in terms of them being sold quickly and then you being able to buy them quickly and being able to sell them quickly, in my opinion, are silvers. Like golds and diamonds can have like a big gap sometimes, but they can take a while to sell. And if you're okay with that, like maybe the last thing you do before you go to bed for the night, before you hop on MLB in the morning or after work or after school the next day, maybe you want to try that, that's fine. But let's say you hop on, you're going to be playing some games of Battle Royale, you're going to play some games of Conquest or play versus CPU or versus people online. And in between those games, I would always recommend play the market. So for instance, right now, I have this Darren O'Day. You can buy the sell now, which means you can, if you guys are new to MLB, means you can basically buy it right now. Like someone could sell it right now to someone. So let's just say I have a Darren O'Day. I don't. I'm just going to explain this for if anyone's new. If I have a Darren O'Day, I could immediately sell it right now for 428 stubs. Or you can try to be like, maybe someone will set, or like create a sell order. Maybe I can sell for 900 and someone may wait a little bit of time. But if you are if we're playing the market like I am right now and I don't have a Darren O'Day, I want to buy a Darren O'Day. So I'm going to put a buy order for someone to sell it instantly. I'm going to do it for 435 stubs. As you can see, it is now the top one there. So hopefully, maybe by the end of us recording this video, someone sold us a Darren O'Day for 435 stubs. If they do, I'm then going to list mine for about, let's just say 900 to keep it easy. Now, San Diego Studios will take a 10% tax. Always remember that. So, let's just say I buy it for 435 stubs. I sell it for 900. 10% tax makes it 810 stubs. I basically made almost 400 stubs from this one card by flipping them. That's the name of the game, flipping cards. This Darren O'Day has a great differential. It's over 500 stubs in differential from the buy and the sell now price. That's great, and it's a silver. These cards are pulled pretty frequently. They are given to people who have after game rewards quite frequently. If you look at Manny Machado, for instance, his gap is 21,000 stubs, which are like, Nasty, that's a great gap. That is correct. But there's not that many being pulled. So it takes a while for someone to sell it. Like if I put a sell, I don't have enough stubs. I only have 23,000. But let's say if I had 100,000 stubs, I put a buy now for 58,000. It may take 12 hours for someone to sell it that, and I may get, or people may jump over it, and then I gotta sell to someone who has the stubs to want it for like 75. Now I may make stubs, I may make like 10, 15,000 stubs. It could take a really long time. In that same time, you could do it with a lot of different silver cards. I compare it to like this. Walmart makes a lot of money by making a little bit of profit on a bunch of products. That's what I want to do. Or you can be like a Lamborghini dealer and you don't make a lot of sales, but when you do, you make a lot of money. And it's risky. In my mindset, I think it's a lot safer doing the silver cards. Now, if you don't have the time or you're not on as frequently, then maybe not do that. And if you have the stubs to fool around with, go after the big ones, but you can get burned on that. Flipping a silver card is almost foolproof. Like worst case scenario, I would say you make a little bit of coins, or stubs, excuse me. Silver cards are the safest bet. Luckily, no one has undercut us yet, or overcuts technically. But yeah, check silver cards. Now right here, Rick Porcello. This is one that I'm very iffy on doing. So let's say we put a buy now of or a sell now. We put an order in for 450 stubs. We hope someone sells it to us for 450. Let's say we sell it for 750. It says right now it says 773. So we put it for 750. Let's say it sells. We're making a couple hundred stubs, which isn't bad. But the risk versus reward isn't really high. The game just came out. For some of you, if you haven't pre-ordered it, the game's not out yet at the time I'm recording this. The market can be very volatile. That's why like flipping diamonds can be very risky. But if it does sell, I mean, I think worst case you would break even. That's how, like, if the market is very volatile. But it could be volatile and you benefit, and then that card's value goes up, and then all of a sudden you can make 700-800 stubs off it. So these are things to look out for. Benintendi, for instance, right here. Just remember the 10% tax if you sell for 1,300 stubs. It's 130 tax taken off. Got to remember that, guys. Tax is a thing that people sometimes forget. You can do it with gold cards, but those take a little bit longer to sell than silvers. Not as much of a profit in diamonds. They're kind of like in the middle. But I personally like going for silvers. But I did mention this earlier. Equipment, actually, it's probably best if we go to the community market. Equipment, you can get great. Look at the differential. Some of these, like there's almost 10,000 stub difference on this Nike Hype Force Elite sunglasses. If I put a sell now for 13,000 stubs, I could sell it for like 21,000. That's a pretty good differential. The thing is with these, they take a while. Like look at these batting gloves. I don't think that's gonna last. There's a 35,000 stub gap. That's not gonna last. It probably will change within an hour. But these don't sell as quickly as players, so they do take a little bit more time. But this is almost like a hidden market. I'm not sure how much it'll be hidden after this video comes out. But last year, this is what I did a lot. Was I flipped diamond equipment. That is a very great thing to flip, guys. It doesn't sell as common as regular as players. It takes a little bit more time, but it's relatively safe, and you make easy stubs on it. So like I said, guys, I kind of just gave you the in and outs. If this helped you out at all, playing the market, or taught you something new, do me a favor, drop a like on the video. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you know when we do go live every single day with a new MLB 18 video. Like I said, I'm going to be giving you guys tips on how to, like some budget players, how to make stubs, how to maximize your profit or your stubs on players. This is no money spent for the whole year. Right now, we're rocking about 25,000 stubs, and that's only going to be going up. And we do have a solid team to work on right now. I'm going to talk to y'all later, boys. Take it easy. Peace.